Golden Retrievers. They're cute, they're fun, they're very loving, they're very sweet, they're great family dogs. They are one of the top most popular breeds for several obvious reasons. But how much does it cost to actually own one? In today's video, we're going to be talking about just that. If you are new to the channel, hello, my name is Rachel and I am obviously a Golden Retriever mom. If you don't know, I actually have two Golden Retrievers. My oldest is going to be 2 next month in October, and I did a video just like this that I will link in the description box talking about how expensive it was to own her for the first 6 months. But today we're going to be talking about my second Golden. It's actually her little sister, COBA J. She is currently 9 months old. This is LARSEY, this is COBA J. So how much does it cost to own a Golden Retriever for the first 6 months? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the first 6 months of their life, as well as an additional 2 months, just because you don't actually get the dog until they're at least 8 weeks old. So we're going to be talking about them up to the age of 8 months, just because for the first 2 months, you don't actually get to own them. So with that being said, let's get started. I have a huge stack of papers from every vet bill, everything that we've ever purchased for them, receipts, anything that you can imagine. I'm sure I've missed a few things along the way, but I kept everything for the purpose of making this video. So I broke everything down into categories. The first category is the actual cost of the dog. So whether you are adopting a dog or you're getting a dog from a reputable breeder, you are going to be paying something to get that dog. And in our case, COBA J was $1,000. Next on the list, we have initial necessities. So we're talking about their food bowls, we're talking about harness, leash, collar, crate, bed, whatever you plan on getting the dog. Initial necessities, and that total was $497. Moving on to food, obviously you gotta feed them. So when we initially first got COBA J, we had her on 4Health, just a small bag because that is what the breeder had them on, and then I quickly switched her to Purina Pro Plan for the large breed puppy. She did 1 bag of that, and then we switched her to Royal Canin for Golden Retriever puppies, and that is what she has been on ever since. So I think in total she has gone through 5 bags of food, and that so far had cost $267. Then you have license or registration. Obviously this fee is going to vary depending on where you live, but for us it was about $15. She is also registered with the AKC, so this obviously is not a necessity, but it is something that our breeder includes with the puppies, and that was, I believe, $27. Next we have vet bills. So vet bills usually take up a large portion of the cost for a dog. You have preventative medicines, you have vaccines, you have exams, you have gland expressions, you have them getting spayed or neutered, microchipped. In this case, we have not spayed COBA yet. We are waiting a little bit later in life to spay COBA. So unlike LARSEY, we don't have the spay and microchip cost for her, but for just medications and tests, we have spent $145.15. On vaccinations, she has every vaccination that she could need at this point. We have spent $207. Exams were $49 just for the initial exam. And then we have heartworm and flea medication. She gets this every single month. We do it every 4th Friday, just so that way I don't forget, and that was $174.43. So in total for vet bills, we have spent $575.58. Moving on to the next category, we're going to talk about the groomer. So this is a category that I did not have with LARSEY because when we got LARSEY, that's when COVID happened, everything was shut down, we weren't able to really take her anywhere, so she didn't have this expense. But our girls go every 8 weeks, and it does vary a little bit for COBA every single time that she goes because she is growing up, she is a puppy, it's not a standard fee like it is for LARSEY at this point. So groomer expenses, COBA has gone I think 3 times in the first 6 months that we had her, and just for her it was $153.70. Moving on to training, this is also a category that LARSEY did not have. Again, because of COVID, we weren't able to take her anywhere or do anything, so we totally missed this category until she was a little bit later in life. But with COBA, all that we had paid for in the first 6 months of life was just her puppy boot camp, which was $130. Next category, pet insurance. Another thing that LARSEY did not have, something that I was super back and forth on getting, but whenever we got our second dog, we decided that we were going to get pet insurance and especially get it while they are both really young. So we ended up getting the ASPCA insurance in March, and just for COBA's cost is $25.03 every single month. We've paid 4 months of it, so we have spent $100.12 on her insurance. Then the next category, we have photo shoots. Obviously not a necessity, but I am that crazy dog mom, so I've had a lot of photo shoots with my dogs. But with COBA involved, for the first 6 months, we had a newborn shoot and we also had an updated family shoot, just so that way we had photos of us all as a family of 4 with COBA while she was still a puppy, and that was $250. And then lastly, I just have an etc. category. So we're talking about things that weren't completely necessary, but things that we had bought, whether it was toys, stuff from Etsy, stuff from Amazon, stuff from pet stores, like harnesses or collars that she had grown out of, so we had to get new ones. Obviously, they're gonna grow out of things. You're not gonna be able to keep the same size forever. Same thing with treats. You're gonna eventually run out of treats and need to buy new treats. So a very broad range, very broad category, but the total for this, with all the receipts that I at least have or that I can check on my Amazon and Etsy history, the total for that is $1,073. So that is the most expensive category, but it also has the widest range of what's actually in the category. So the grand total of how much it's cost us to have our golden retriever for 6 months, the first 6 months of her life, plus 2 months since we didn't actually have her for the first 2 months of her life, was $4,088.40. Obviously, that number can range a lot depending on the person, the situation. You do not have to spend as much money as we did. You could spend more money if you wanted to. Totally up to you, but just to give you an idea, it will cost around $4,000 for the first 6 months plus 2 months of their life. So the first 6 months of you actually physically having that dog if you get them from a puppy. Hopefully you did find this helpful. I love watching videos like this. I just think it is so interesting and helpful to prepare yourself even more if you are planning to get a puppy, get a golden retriever especially, or you're just plain curious. If you want to know any more about my story with my golden retrievers, I will leave the playlist for them down the description box, so you can go catch up on all the videos there. They also have Instagrams, so feel free to follow them if you would like. As always, thank you so much for being here and for watching this video. I do so much greatly appreciate it. You have no idea. If you did enjoy this or found it helpful in any way, please make sure you let me know by hitting the thumbs up button. And if you're not already, if you enjoy lifestyle videos, if you enjoy puppy videos, I'm also a dental hygienist. If you enjoy any of that stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the videos that we post. We post every single Sunday. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.